So, as speakers, when we're showing up with our audiences, virtually or not, what we're wearing can affect how we feel, but it also makes impressions, right? So, we show up as a character, there we're making a statement,
Mhm.
snap judgments. There's a speaker I know who she would wear this like sequined jacket, and it was like, whew. I'm like, hey, if you love it and you feel like a rock star in it, go for it. But just know that sequin jacket is upstaging you, and you're going to have to be as big as that jacket so that the jacket does not become, because you'll become the jacket lady, right?
Yes. Yes.
So just really thinking intentionally that our clothes create this character for us.
Yes.
So I don't mind being casual because I want being approachable, and making speaking approachable I think is really important.
Mhm.
I'm rationalizing my choice to stay in my workout
It
clothes today,
works.
but
It works.
there when I'm doing something for a different audience, I'm super aware of their expectations and how I need to show up in that context in that moment. How do you help people define their character, like their
Mhm.
persona?
Mhm.
What's step 1 for people if they're like, I don't know, I just kind of wear whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it starts with vision. And vision around, like, what do you see about yourself right now? It's not the casting really far down the road. It's what do you see about yourself right now? And really being present to the life season that you're in right now, the career season you're in right now, the right now body that you have, all of
Mm,
those pieces. It's like really getting present and, as I call it, on trend with yourself. Because so
mm,
many times we're following fashion trends, or we're following what the latest influencer is saying to do, or we're trying to copy somebody else, and we are not aligned from the inside out around who we are, what's most important to us, where does our day take us? Because that's one of the things I talk about is,
mm.
okay, what is your schedule? What are the things you're getting dressed for? And how do you want to show up for that? Almost like creating a uniform for your lifestyle, for your career. So, and by uniform, I mean just having a very simple formula around what are your signature pieces, what are your best colors, what is your body type, and what are those things that are going to, elevate and enhance your best parts and minimize appearance of the things that you're concerned. But that all starts with vision, and really just pausing and understanding where you are today, and being able to then say, based on what I'm seeing, what are the key aspects of my style?
Right,
How do I need to show up? What are the, 2 or 3 words to describe how I would show up
right,
as this person that I am,
right.
you know, and then, because people always talk about dress for the part you want to be, but I think it's like dress for who you are first. Because if you don't know that, it's really hard to advance to the next thing. Even if you're not feeling so great about your body, you have to embrace where you are right now, or you'll never come from a whole, healthy, loving place of building a future version of yourself.
Right. Right.
So, there's people like, well, I'll get better clothes when I'm, 4 sizes smaller, or when this happens, and you're always waiting to be. And it's like, just let yourself be right now. And you never know what opportunities will open up from that.
Right.
But so many times we're looking ahead, or we're looking around. And
Right.
it's like, just look right here and see what's going on with you. So I think that's an important first step.
So when I think about dressing for the right now, and also dressing for what you want to become, this
Hmm.
entrepreneurial journey, we're always in the
Hmm.
phase of we're becoming something else,
Yeah. Yep.
right?
Yep.
Because
Hmm.
as we take big risks and as we
Yes.
build something new, like in order to
Yes.
pull it off, we
Yes.
become something else. It's crazy.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
wild, right?
You got to step into it. Yep. Hmm.
Right. We have to step into it. And then we have to bring our clothes with us in a way.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about these two things connect in my mind, but I've been thinking about, right, Steve Jobs and
Mhm.
what he wore all the time, every time. We
All the
always
time.
knew what to expect of him,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Black turtleneck, jeans, that
Yep.
was it.
Yep.
And there was some brilliance to the simplicity of that, and that became
Mhm.
his outfit, his uniform, right?
Yep.
That's the word.
Yep.
I'm looking for.
Yep.
That became his
Yep.
uniform. Do
Yes.
you is it wise for us, like, cuz it's part of our brand,
Yeah.
right? As you say, like, cast your vision, what are you becoming? Do you encourage people to really simplify and show up with just a handful of pieces and be consistent about that? Like, I know people who
Yes.
always wear yellow.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh.
Um, and I know, like, I wear my jean jacket all
Yeah.
the time. I
Yes.
keep every photo of me speaking, I'm wearing the same jacket. I'm like, oh, turns out I kind of have a thing. I didn't really realize it, but that's the thing I feel comfortable in or confident in
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
So, do you recommend that for people?
Hmm. Yeah, I actually do that. I live it. And that's what I teach is like a style formula so that you can quite simply, for whatever the occasions of your life are. And to me, I always, I'm like, as much as you can align your brand and your lifestyle, it makes it easier to take like pictures or to show up places. Because then if you're just hanging out at the lake and you take a picture, it can become repurposed,
Right.
for your social media feeds or whatever. And so there's not this disconnect where you have to be somebody else in all the different places. You can just be you. And then how do you manifest that person who you are in those different situations? But so color is a big thing. I am known for my big necklaces. Like one time I went somewhere and I had just it was a very informal Zoom meeting, but the person I was talking to, she noticed I didn't have a necklace on. Well, I had taken it off because I was like, well, it was it was more of a social conversation than anything. And I was just like, I'm just going to take this off because it was heavy and I was like ready to take it off. She's like, where's your necklace? And I'm like, girl, I'm chilling. Like I'm close
Yeah.
to pajama mode right now. Like
Yeah.
it's time for the necklace to come off. But she recognized, she goes, that is you. That is signature to you. I need to see the necklace. Like that's just something, so everybody, when you're able to find those signature elements, as I call them, they're really helpful to creating a uniform. My denim jacket is my BFF. I found that my style in particular is pretty monochromatic, where I typically will do like a simple top, a pop of color, or like a jacket or an overpiece, and then like a black bottom or jeans sometimes. And then it's because it's all about my accessories, right? It's
Yeah.
so for me, I don't need things that are going to steal the show going on all around me because I'm typically wearing something pretty massive.
Yeah.
And this one's pretty small today compared to what I usually wear. So so it's that idea of what is you, what's comfortable for you in your lifestyle. I can pop this off and instantly be casual and ready for my day, like to do other things, but it's still, again, if I happen to take photos or I happen to go somewhere, it wouldn't be that I'm unrecognizable. Because I feel
Right.
like sometimes people show up one way on social media, especially, and then when you see them out and about, it's like, who is that? And so just that alignment and that authenticity can come through something as simple as a uniform. So
Yeah, or
yeah,
like
I think it's
finding
important.
that signature consistent piece
Yes,
that
yes,
you
yes.